And we are going to work our way down onto our bellies. Sorry, don't do belly. Come onto your back. So shoulders are down, weights are in your hand. We're gonna kind of just like tuck the chin a little bit. And then while we wait for Melissa, we will do some little like pelvic curls. And then we're gonna scoop and feel that arch. And we'll just do that a couple more times. Kind of good news though, because I only have one more week of school, I will actually go through and edit all of the videos between January and now so that you guys will kind of get all of the classes that we did online, which I think we only did two maybe in the last one. And then this one will also get thrown online so that you can do the other class if you wanted to, like the 6:30 one, or if you wanted to do this one again. So the next time that you tuck your tailbone, we're going to take our weight and bring it straight up over your chest, slight bend in your elbows. Get the shoulders down, and then we're going to take the arms and we're going to reach them overhead. As the arms come up, avoid lifting your ribs. So your ribs are going to stabilize, and then you come up overhead. This is the in-breath. As you exhale, sweep the arms up to the ceiling and then down to the floor by your hips. We're going to do that a couple more times, warming up the shoulder joint and up and down. And do this a couple more times. How do you want to breathe here? Honestly, at this point, I just kind of want you to breathe easily. So whatever that looks like in your body is good for me. So this time, as you bring your arms up to the ceiling, curl up and then reach your hands all the way forward. Hands come down to the floor with your weight. Then we're going to reach the arms up by your knees. We're going to make it 2 little pulses. Lift, lift, and then roll yourself down. Arms come up overhead. Okay. So we're going to reach, find that curl, hands follow down to the floor, then hover the arms by the knees, 2 little pulses, lift, lift, arms up and down. We're going to do one more like this. Reach the arms, find the exhalation as you curl, hands come down, arms reach up by your knees, little pulse, up, up, and stay. So we're going to take the hands down and up, down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, we're almost there, 2, 1, hold up in 8 little pulses from the ribs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Come on down. Take your arms up to the ceiling and then hands right down to the floor. Bend at your elbows here. And then we're going to reach the arms up to the ceiling and then elbows come down. Perfect. We're only going to do 4 of these. And again, this is more to warm up the shoulders than anything else. 3, 2, okay, hold on up. We're going to open the arms out to the body like a T, not so your hands touch the floor, but kind of like you're in like a really big hug, and then squeeze the arms back together. So we're going to go open and together, open and together. 5, 4, 3, 2, okay, last one. Open and then arms up right above the chest. We're going to pull one knee into your chest and then hover the other. Take the right arm overhead and then simultaneously extend the left leg straight. Exhale, rise. So we're going to go left to right, and up. Reach and exhale. And reach. And we're just kind of alternating arm and leg. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. Okay, we have one more. So right arm left and up, left arm right and up. We're going to take the arms and just sort of leave them exactly where they are. We're going to do 2 exercises right here. So the first one that we're going to do is think about reaching your weighted balls up to the ceiling and down. Lift and down. 8, 7, 6. So it's not necessarily an ab curl as it is you trying to reach up to the ceiling. 3, 2, hold up, take the arms down, and then we're going to tap right foot down. We're just going to hold the arms as they are. We're going to go tap, 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 tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release the neck. Kind of rotate a little bit from side to side. And then bring your feet back down into the mat. Take your weighted balls right back up towards your chest. Tuck your tailbone and feel your hips coming out. We're going to take the arms down to the floor as the hips come down. As the hips lift up, the arms come up onto a diagonal. So we're going to go down and up, down and up. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Down and come on up. Keep your hips lifted here. We're going to bend the elbows wide and press up, but stay in your bridge. So we're going to go elbows and press. Elbows and press. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Down and up, and roll your hips all the way down. Bend at your elbows. We're going to spin our way onto our bellies. And bring your forehead down to the mat. With your weight, slide your arms straight beside you, palms are up. And we're going to feel that position where your arm bones are not touching the mat, but rather kind of integrating back into the system. And we're going to hover the arms here and down. Hover and down. So this is definitely like a strange way to do triceps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up and make little circles back here. Circle, circle, circle. 3, 2, 1, and go the other direction. Circle. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring your weight down and bring your arms into bit of like that W position. Hike the shoulders and then drop the shoulders. Hike and depress. 2, 1 more. Okay, we're gonna keep the shoulders down and back, hands out into the mat, forehead down. Take your hands on your elbows and hover and bring them down. Hover. And you can even think about taking your hands like a little bit higher than what you think is necessary. 3, 2, hold up for 1. Your right hand reaches forward and back, left and back, reach and reach. 5, 5. Right arm hovers back, left arm, 4, 3, 2. Okay, 1 more. Let's go right, lift, back, left, lift, back, and bring the arm down. Bend at the knees and windshield wiper from side to side. All right, let's take the legs straight and make your way. Ooh, Jerry wanted to talk to me there. And come sit down onto your button. The first thing that I'd like to do is have your knees bent. And then take your weights just down in front of you again. A little bit of a tip back here. So a lot of times what we kind of focus on is this like rounded position. What I'd actually like you to try to stay in is more of that Pilates V tonight. Okay, so your arms are out in front of you. We're going to tip back a little bit more until you can feel that your abdominals are bracing. And one arm at a time is going to reach up without changing your spine and down. And lift and down. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, reach and down, reach and down, and come on up. You can kind of sit cross-legged or on your knees. But we're going to take the elbows and we're going to scoop them in beside us, and your palms are up. If you're holding a weight, same thing as these little circle ones, but you're going to open and close. We have 12 of these. So hopefully it kind of feels good as we are doing this. It doesn't feel so strenuous, but it's just enough that you can kind of get a little bit more open and together. Open and together. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Hold in this diagonal, and we'll do one arm at a time. We're going to go reach and in on that diagonal and in. Reach in, reach in. 4, 3, 2. Okay, you're going to hold right arm, reach left arm, and squeeze both in. So we're going to go left, right, together. Right, left, together. Left, right, in, right, left, in. Couple more. Open, open, squeeze, open, open, squeeze. We're gonna hold both arms up this time. So your palms are sort of resting in your hand. And we're gonna make little circles pulling away from each other. Try to keep those arms relatively straight if you can. For 3, 2, 1, and then other direction. So we're gonna go circle, circle. For 3, 2, 1, hold, squeeze together, and then bring your weight down. We're gonna come back onto our bum. Take your weight down in front of you, which hopefully at this point your arms actually start to feel a little bit fatigued, but I hope that this is kind of difficult to hold. So we're gonna roll ourselves down and find that tipping point. We're gonna reach the arms up, and then we're gonna squeeze the elbows in. We're gonna reach and squeeze, reach and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull in, reach the arms, and bring yourself up and take your weights just down to the floor. We'll keep the upper body in this kind of like upright position, and then bring your arms just over your shoulders. Looking forward, stay grounded into the left hip, and we're gonna rotate open to the right. This isn't the most challenging thing that we've done in Come In, but all of these muscles are very much integrated into the upper back. So my goal with you is that, yes, like we're working shoulders, lots of scapular work, but then we're also increasing some of that range of motion. Let's just do one more. So we're going to go twist together, twist in. You do just have to end on your left. Okay, let's straighten out the legs. Taking your feet about mat or so distance apart, and you're going to take one weight into your hand. So I'm going to start with my right arm. I'm going to bring my right arm straight to the body in front of me. Left hand is going to stay kind of like on the inside of the left knee. We're going to open the right arm out to the body like a T, and then eventually you're going to twist open with that right arm, and then let the arm come back, and then the spine swivels with you. So first we open, and then eventually the spine is going to twist with you and squeeze back in. Open and together. We're going to do one more. We're going to open and twist. Perfect. And together. Take your weight into the opposite arm. Oh, I'm just going to switch my direction so I don't bang into my little door there. So we're going to open. Right hand is in. And then we're going for that twist. And back together. Okay. Open to twist. And back together. 3, 2, one more. Open, twist, and come back in. Take your weight down onto the floor and roll down slowly onto your back, pulling the knees into your chest. Interlock your hands behind your head and keep your elbows down on the floor. Bring your knees right over top of your hip bones. As slowly as you can, tip your hips over to the right. Keep your left elbow down and then rotate back up. And then as you twist over to the left, you're going to keep your right elbow down and curl. And that's kind of the premise here, is that there's not too much. You can take this into like a serious abdominal exercise where you are working on keeping the knees together. Alternatively, you can just take this as more of like a spinal yummy mobility exercise and challenge how far you go each time. In which case, maybe your knees will not stay together, but I do want your shoulders and your elbows to stay down. We'll do one more on either side. We do a nice little twist and up and twist and up. Bring your feet down into the floor. Inhale the arms up. Straighten your right leg. Straighten your left leg and just give yourself a really long stretch. And then bend back into the knees. We'll interlock the hands on towards the left knee, tucking that knee deeply into your chest. And then return it so that your knee is about parallel to, that your shin bone's parallel to the ceiling and your knee is somewhat in line with your left hip bone. The right arm is going to reach over and grab a hold of the left leg. We're going to inhale here. As you exhale, rotate over, and you're going to use your right arm to twist you more, and then come down. Exhale, curl, and twist. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 'Take the left arm out to the body like a T, slide the right leg straight, and let's twist the left knee over more for that like yoga spinal twist. I don't teach like any yoga classes right now, and sometimes I miss it deeply. Especially just like this, just like finding a pose, chilling out in it. Breathe through the belly. All right, come on up. Lower your left leg, and then we'll take the unwind with the right. So, right leg is in that reverse tabletop. Left arm is over. Right hand can kind of touch too. And you're going to spin your way open. And your left hand really is trying to get you deeper into that oblique twist. 2, and 1. Slide the left leg straight, twist the right knee over, and we'll just see what's going on in the back body. Slash outer hip. This can feel like such a doozy, especially if your back feels like it doesn't want to rotate. You just get so stuck either through the shoulders or through the leg. Okay, bring that knee back in, lower the right leg down, and lower the left leg down. We're gonna roll over onto hands and knees, come up into tabletop, and round your back. Push the floor away from you as you deeply curl through your spine. And then hips come up, belly comes down, gaze moves forward. And we'll do that again. Push the floor away from you. And then we'll go in the other direction. Okay, one more. Deeply round. Opposite way. Back into tabletop. Work your knees in and sit onto your bum. And I think that is where we're going to end class today because we've done everything we can for the shoulders. We did some back work and some spinal twists. So I will see you guys next week in person or Friday morning if you join us online. Okay,